legends na good. Now let's come to the 5 major key observations I here in the game against Great Olympics. First thing I observe for here in today's game is Asante Kotoko team no were not clinical in the match normal boy against Olympics. You talk about the George Fege chance, you talk about Isaac Opon, you talk about Peter Amidu Aqua, Richmond Lamte, Steve Mukwala. It looks like players now were in morning in ano. One word the other, they are guilty of missing chances. You all admit, say, and can never now boy not so convincing like previous match against Hearts. The energy level will come to that, but and nim hona kasanem rantieno SS chances. But George Fege, unfortunately, when you ball no ball, too anxious to shoot. The nine my ball ni chief form. Emma just a ball no. When to me and shot no the we are not all penal. And then no I'm Kotoko. Lamte na chance last minute. We went in for placement and I'm poor no pair. And a ball in the first half, Peter Aqua had a glorious chance. We talk about Steve Mukwala, and also any chances nibia. Then you talk about Isaac Opon, but we any chances nibi. And I think in today's game, now we Kotoko back to the drawing board. At the back where so many pray now a finishing. Still, after say Kotoko, 8 share 3 against hard to folk, Momoshe Precum Chelsea. Momoshe Legon Cities near them. It still looks like finishing is a problem. And I agree with Lord Opokun to say, Kotoko striker or you potenta, Ebepwa Amajumeti, you know, Etimi Akuye. The second observation was that goalkeeper Efeni Manuel Asare was excellent with all the Kotoko crosses. And Asante Kotoko crosses pa. The goalkeeper was excellent. Or making sure set crosses are Asante Kotoko team ni no Obebabe peme free ho. And at some point I was wondering say oh shit Kotoko team ni dia na ene omuni Kalu Watara enti na ohwe Mukwala height ohwe Isaac Opon ohwe Lamte ohwe Baba Yaya. These are players are no more operate towards central zones. Crosses from Morrison and Peter Aqua. Now here's some 99 young Jim Fin Hona. Now be there, they say there are chances of picking these balls in the air, no. Na enya dia also. Ntiamani easy for goalkeeper Emmanuel Asare. Say all dealing with all these chances. And I think say moving forward, say Asante Kotoko team no. Momo, it me check his idea the power when it comes to the kind of crosses from the come and the players in the penalty box to deal with the crosses. The third observation, Henry Ansu had a better game. He had an excellent game, and the battle against Michael Oseno, physical battle, no, Ansu was not defeated. And that match back when Henry Ansu boy, I'm sure said even after the game, a bravo PFC Stadium, what to say, Nipa Bebre were speaking positives about Henry Ansu in today's game. Looks like a Modena Michael said a bad game no Ansu etimi and then the press up our man playing and entry and fan like most people would have expected. With the physical battle, Ansu played well, and this is what we've all been talking about. This is what we all expect from a player like Henry Ansu: commitment, that intimidating performance, commanding performance. No, we all expect Henry Ansu to put it up on consistent basis, and let's see how far things will go for Abrantia, your friend Henry Ansu. I'll talk about the 3-back system of Great Olympics that neutralized Asante Kotoko's 3-back. Olympics had a perfect antidote to the game plan of Asante Kotoko. That is my fourth observation. Also, Olympics about 3 were actually. And on board, no more fin, and on board me, no away him. And 2 and fin for an mark near Mapa. Emmanuel Kese senior na Utina Richmond Lamte so na enyasem ketwa. He really making sure say Lamte would not get that space out the bay man close marking power. And Yambo Olympics 2 technical team in members in Arnold Walker and Jimmy Kwabena. Our Jumom, yeah. So if you have a technical team of Arnold Walker and Jimmy Kwabena, it tells you say many omo ebe yere tamunum pa na omo ntwemma emma wunya no fo because these are two elite brains. Jimmy Kwabena with Wild Stars to Tim Pfizer Interallies. He's an experienced manager. Now they cannot work on. It makes them a strong tactical force that it will be difficult to break them down and get one over them. And Olympics had a perfect game plan to neutralize Asante Kotoko, and I know my Kotoko they needed to pull the rabbit out of the cap, and they were not able to do that. But all in all, you have credit in the Olympics playing at the Kumasi Barbara Sports Stadium and giving Kotoko a run for their money. Field observation, and that's the last one. Kotoko's bench, and then I show cracks, massive cracks. The changes, the substitutions showed the cracks in the Kotoko bench. So now your Kotoko bench, I've been talking about this for some time now, and it looks one way. And to some extent, you won't speak so much harsh about it because of injuries. On said Bernard somewhere anyhow, Julius Ofori Ziki anyhow, and Fege is coming from injury. Eric Zeze, me catch on Ra, say on your fit, and I'm saying probably 20-man squad. No, the Zeze account. The catcher Zeze is not in the team because on your fit. And Utmu said not the bench lacks creativity because you're got bench. We talk about Moise Poite, Sharif, Mohammed defender, Nana Pengini Amwa, John Teleku. These are all defensive-minded players. Rocky Jamna is a defensive midfielder, defensive-minded. Michael Che Jamna is a central midfielder. Andrews Intimenu is also a defensive midfielder. Intuition not protocol players for the defensive work, but not protocol players for the offensive work. Say anyone, and the only player all those offensive attributes near branch and George Fege, whom we all know say he's not having an excellent season. So now help Kotoko team Nidiana out to Musa Derby. Say all system edit players on the Kafu from Babishi team from the bench, na and shut down doors. Until America says Ziggy, Bernard Somoa, what I say, Omina injury, Tommy out, Eric Zeze, SOA out. Nankwaka a Jordan Fege. So the coach had no option to take Babaya out. But normally could you Babaya or the Eric Zeze Baba Zeze name. Do you know the Yaya? Then you introduce Michael Che for the energy, for the stability of the midfield. Jordan Fege comes in as someone as a wing back. Now options maybe Uncle Betty may decide so he Isaac Opon. If Ziggy is fit or not, the Ziggy about but Ziggy is not fit. Maybe Betty may decide to say Oyi Mukwala. Maybe or the Kalu Watara for the team to float the ball in the air. There's no Kalu Watara so Epra on your fit. Or you training the air, but when you proper match fittings. Until you mean your pong for Kalu back for the presence in the air. Until me for Bernard Somuamba, until me for Zigimba, until me for Eric Zezemba. You fake it so in your fit. Into clearly the Kotoko bench looks depleted when it comes to the attacking game plan in terms of players. And then got the Sheriff Beba that can't just say play. I've been on a whole ton of power. Last week, this week, or more monitor Kotoko training in the situation of play. Then I saw the Sheriff never bet your Obey Peter Freeman. You have no other option than to bring on a Abrantia, your friend Fege. My catch was a Kotoko trusted fullbacks. Right side no munyanya fit. We Morrison or the Tedeku de Beba. No way Baba had the Michael Chiaba, and that is it. So the bench, I think say the Kotoko would need the players to be fit. Send here starters nimpo bo na emu yet ya obetimi asesem and your more bench number. So these are the key observations here. Observe where now Asante Kotoko game. No, but notable one is the commitment of Blay, which will come during the player ratings. And Asante Kotoko fans, generally, most of them looks okay with the draw against Great Olympics. But Kotoko capitalizing on the chance to move up on the league table. But Ochina, they become on same degree. Silver TV. Bye bye.
Madam, yeah, don't touch me like that. What is why you can't do this?